Respected President ISI, Dr. S.N. Jha and DDG Agricultural Engineering, Honorable Vice Chancellor of VMKV Parvani, Professor Indramani, and immediate past President of ISI, both the Vice President Activity Council, Dr. Kadam, Vice President Technical Council, Dr. Amresh Ji, Director Awards, Dr. KP Singh, Technical Director SWE, Dr. Kusre, Technical Director FMP, uh, Dr. Senthil, and also uh, Secretary ISI, Dr. Tapan. And most importantly, very senior agri engineers present in this August house. And it is, I feel it is privileged to welcome you, all of you, for this GB meeting. And as you know, earlier the GB meeting was only conducted in the first evening of the annual convention. But after taking over, this executive had decided to have a GB meeting in between both the conventions. So, as I have written as per the agenda, there are two proceedings. One, the GB meeting held at Raichur, that is on 5th of November 2023. The another, the GB meeting held online on 13th July 2024. President sir, if you agree, should I go for the confirmation of the proceedings of the last two meetings? Okay. So, as was told, already we have circulated the proceedings of both the meetings. And on 13th July, few of the decisions, whatever were taken, just I want to go for that. I will just try to read about, because no adverse remarks, no adverse comments were received, though we had shared this proceeding of the meeting in the different WhatsApp groups. Also, we had placed in the emails. So, on the 13th July, the online GB meeting, it was held. Few of the things which was decided earlier, the new CA, Messrs. Nirmal Naresh and Company, that was engaged for the financial management of ISA headquarters. As on today, the company is doing very good work, and ISI is gaining by appointing Messrs. Nirmal Naresh and Company. Also, it was decided that to just keep some funds in other banks. So the society opened the account in the State Bank of India, Parliament Street, and rupees 50 lakh was fixed deposited in the SBI Parliament Street branch. And as you know, ISI has successfully bid for the CIGR World Congress 2028 to be organized in New Delhi, and that was held in Korea. And few of the decisions were taken at that time. I will discuss few other issues. And a copy editor was appointed for the Journal of Agricultural Engineering India, AET, and other ISI publications. And one important thing, Dr. Adlul Islam has been nominated as the new editor-in-chief, Journal of Agricultural Engineering India. After he took over, few of the initiatives were taken by the editorial board, and that was quite productive for the ISI journal. And the chapter meetings were invariably, it was being conducted by the Vice President Activity Council. And as you know, because the next is about the annual report of the ISA. So, few of the salient points I want to just reiterate. One is, it has been fixed in every second Saturday. The ISA Executive Committee meeting was held, and I am happy to inform most of the executive members, they are attending the meeting. Never and ever we have faced any quorum issue for the ISA Executive Committee meeting. Even if with the busy schedule of the immediate past president, with the president, incumbent president, as well as both the vice president, invariably we have never faced the quorum problem. So in every second Saturday of month, we are going for conducting the ISA. So just before coming over to this convention, on 9th of November, the 35th ISA Executive Committee meeting was held online. So next month it will be 36th, means none of the month we have missed in conducting the Executive Committee meeting. Also the Executive Council meeting in 6 months. We tried to go for that, but yesterday the council meeting was held. It was the 6th council meeting, ISA council meeting. It was held on 6th. And yesterday the council members were given a brief account of whatever activities the ISA has taken off and the progress in terms of membership. As I have told in the morning, on 9th of November, the membership status says 6,682. And in last 3 days, I am getting the messages, those who have online registered for becoming the ISA member, it is 20 more odd. So, as on today, if I say it stands more than 6,700 ISA members for the society. Of course, the fellows of the ISA, as on today it stands 300. Life members, on 9th of November it was 4,618. Corporate members, it is 111. Institutional members, 39. Annual members, 37. Student members, 1,577. One thing I want to see that the annual members are less only because we encourage to be the life member, and the student members are earlier the student members were becoming annual members. After we made the student membership free of, there is no membership fee for the students, only the registration fee ISA is taking. After that, the student members number increased, there is a drop in annual membership. Of course, it doesn't affect much. In last 3 years, there is addition of life members in 738, corporate members 3, institutional members 9, annual members 228, and student members 1,577. And these annual members, as I have told, when it was becoming less and less, and the student members numbers are increasing. And regarding few other points, before I ask my treasurer to give the financial account, as you all know, AET has been restructured to make it a magazine. And the Journal of Agricultural Engineering, it has been renamed as Journal of Agricultural Engineering India without making much of the changes. Even the issue number, volume number, nothing has been changed. And with the help from the registration authorities, it has been made possible, because there was, it has been debated many times earlier also. And right now, we say that Journal of Agricultural Engineering India. And as you all know, we have got the NAS rating of 5.85. And for reaching that 6.0 rating, we have to get the impact factor and which is the editorial board is trying hard. 80, as I have told, it has been converted to a magazine format. And also the publication of Hindi version of 80, Adhunik Krishi Abhiyantriki, that is going for last 4-5 issues. Of course, we are waiting for some sponsors. If the sponsors will be there, again, this will be in the print form. Adhunik Krishi Abhiyantriki, that will be in print form only after we get the sponsors. And efforts are going on in that aspect. ISI headquarter, one of the room, as yesterday, President ISI has already told, that we got it from ICR, which was vacated earlier. It was renovated, and it has become a very good, you can say, room for the meetings. Different online meetings can be conducted there. Arrangements have been made in that aspect, and in that we have 2 book racks in which the different publications of ISI are showcased. Anybody can visit. And one more thing I want to say, all the GB members, those who are visiting Delhi, please visit your own ISI headquarter office. And also, we have few, this neckties are there. So anybody, till it is exhausted, I invite those who will reach the ISI headquarter office, one necktie will be given to them. And few of the, in case of journals, the SJIF index that has increased from 5.93 to 8.16, though some may say that it has no bearing upon, but at least from that rating, even the Indian Journal of Agricultural Science, they have less rating in SJIF than the Journal of Agricultural Engineering India. That gives some sort of satisfaction that our journal is going on the right track, and in a year or two, maybe we will be getting that impact factor so that this 6.0 rating will be breached. And also the digital transformation we are trying to do in ISI. As you know, the new website has been relaunched, and I request all the members, please update your details in the website by logging in to, by giving your LM number, and of course, if forget password, you can go for that, or else simply you can contact the Dr. Garg. He will definitely facilitate to get the LM details, the details of the of your, it can be updated. Why I say so? Last time when the election was conducted, I was going through the papers. It was almost, we had paid for some 2,900 members. The money has been paid for 2,900 members, but we get the votes for only 1,950. So that means 1/3 of the members either they have not received or else they have not taken part in the election process. But I don't think, being a professional society, the members will not participate. It is all online. So I presume the update details were not that correct. Therefore, again, I request all the members to update the details so that this time, again, this online election voting process will be there. So ISI will not lose any money and the election can be conducted. And also for the digital, as I have told, the digital transformation. In ISI, there is a biometric system. Those who are working in ISI headquarters, they have to mark their attendance, and we can get the information how much working hours they are giving. And one important thing I want to announce for the CIGR conference, DAR has given the endorsement. That is a good sign. If DAR is giving the endorsement, in the future when the conference will be organized, we can get a lot of support from ICAR. Of course, needless to mention, um, the AAAE, they have also given the support, and all the eminent agri-engineers to their own capacity, they have helped ISI in winning the bids. And thanks to the President, Dr. Jha, in spite of his fever and poor health, he went there and won the bid for ISI. Also, I need to mention Dr. Dhingra, who had worked behind the scene, and he has done some impact by winning the bid. And many of the things that the industry and research institution meeting was done. I need not go by all these things. It is better everything. I really compliment the president. All the details he share it. He's a very tech savvy person. He share in the different WhatsApp group, whatever activities ISI is being engaged, he share it in the WhatsApp group, and it is being done. One more thing also I want to mention in the GB, for the CIGR International Conference 2028, we have constituted two uh, groups, two committees. Two committees has been constituted, keeping in broad mind who will be there at the hem of affair by 2028. So that has been kept in mind. We have not gone by the name, rather we have gone by the post. Say, myself may not be at IRI, but head Division of Agricultural Engineering will be there. So we tried to constitute the committee. This is for an example. We have done like that. And also, we have signed an agreement with the website designer. There are two things. One, for conducting the event, there is an event organizer. He had helped us for the pre-bid meeting, for the pre-bidding process. He had helped us. So we are going to sign an MOU. Already the draft is ready, only due to the poor health of Dr. Dhingra. The draft was not signed. The MOU was not signed, but it will be signed. And my request to the GB, the MOU should be honored. Those who will be at the hem of affair in 2028, the MOU should be offered and it should be taken into a good shape. And many of the things already I have told that copy editor has been hired to help. Yes, one more thing. In addition to the PhD thesis TAFE gold medal, this time we had instituted the PhD thesis competition. And to attract the PhD holders, those who have completed the PhD in the last 1 year, let them go for how much talent we are having in ISI. So I'm happy to mention that 31 entries were received and 3 entries were awarded, or they won the competition, PhD thesis competition, in 3 different sub-disciplines. And they had been awarded in the morning session itself. Yes, of course, the new ISI website that is having the provision of the online journal submission and many of the things online fast, that is being taken care of, that is being taken care of, and also manual tracking, new manuscript tracking system that is being implemented. Many of the initiatives are taken, and when it will come to the foray, everybody can know that. My sincere request to all esteemed members, please visit the ISI website, isi.in. Please visit it. You will find it is interesting. And the 3 books published in the last 3 years one about the constitution, draft constitution, one is about the history of ISI, and this time it is the Directory of Agricultural Engineering Institutes that will give you a pleasure reading, particularly the history of ISI, how from the room it has come to a shape, and we have a property in Delhi, and also we are operating from the NAS complex with very good office, automated office rather I can say. So please have read these documents. And the latest one, prior to compiling this, it was not known how many government engineering, agricultural engineering colleges were there, how many private institutes are there. Nothing was known. When it was compiled, it gives a clear picture. Means the private people are also entering into the agricultural engineering education system. Of course, Dr. Thakur, he will be definitely talk about the financial things, but let me make one thing very clear. In last 3 years, the income has increased, so also the expenditure and also the savings. So Dr. Thakur will give a clear account of how many percentage of, means we have, of course, this executive is quite miser in spending, but when there is a need, we have spent the money. If it is for improving the Journal of Agricultural Engineering, by creating the new website, by giving for this online journal management system, we never fail to spend money. If we want to give the ISA office a good look, we spend money on that. So in that way, we are trying to do our best. With this, I thank all the, because why I say so, this executive council, executive committee, this is the last one, last GB meeting for this. Therefore, I thank each one of you, all the members of executive committee, council, and all the GB members for giving me this opportunity to present to you, because I am your Secretary General. Wherever I present, I am your Secretary General. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. So may I right now invite Dr. Thakur for the report on the report of the treasurer. Yeah, please.
Hello. So, respected delegates and all members of the general body of ISA, now I am presenting the brief of account of ISA Society for the year 2023-24. So, audited account for the year 2023-24, this is already completed and the copy is already circulated among the members. You can see the audited report. In brief, the society collected a sum of rupees 93 lakhs 9,991, including ICR grants for publication and others. The expenditure during the year has been to the tune of rupees 66 lakhs 98,732. This is already given in the balance sheet. All the data has been taken from that only. And the financial status of the society as on date having fixed deposit to the tune of rupees 2 crore 40 lakhs 63,934, in our bank, in Canara Bank and as well as State Bank of India. And the running amount which is parked in our bank account is 11,23,759. So for this 58 ISA conventions, we already received 10 lakhs sanction letter from ICAR, 30,000 from CSIR, and Ministry of Water Resources, we have applied, but perhaps they are not responding this time. From SERB and NABARD, they have applied for the grant from VNM KB Parvani, and they must have get the handsome amount from them. Regarding receipts, we received during this year from annual membership 30,250 rupees. From life members, this is 9,85,792. From a student membership, 91,000, and corporate as well as institutional member, approximately 5 lakh rupees, and fellowship fee 25,000 rupees. So total receipt 16,33,292, and from plus from journals, sale of journals 2,33,317, and agriculture engineering today advertisement in agriculture engineering today we received rupees 3,75,000 in this financial year. The money parked in the form of fixed deposit. So we received during this financial year interest on that fixed deposit amounts, 12,24,434 rupees. So a comparative income expenditure statement is also given in that report, which is already circulated, and you can see the income as well as expenditure. It is increased too much during the year 2021, 2022, 23, and accordingly, in percentage, we can say that during 2021-22, it is increased for 35%. Income, excess of income over expenditure, it has been increased. During 2022-23, it is 316%. It's a very, very high jump. And similarly, 2023-24, because expenditure we have also increased in respect of income. So excess of income over expenditure increased 13%. So this I wanted to give you some brief of account of the society for the financial year 2023-24. So thank you all the members.
Thank you, Dr. Thakur. The next agenda item comes about the 59th ISA Annual Convention at CI Bhopal. Bhopal has kindly agreed. So, may I request the Bhopal people to come to the dais and invite the delegates to come over to Bhopal, led by Director Dr. C.R. Mehta ji.
Good evening, everyone. ISA executive and delegates participating in this 58th ISA convention from different parts of the country. on behalf of Central Institute of Agriculture Engineering and on behalf of Bhopal chapter of ISI, I invite all of you to Lake City, Bhopal, beautiful place. Most of you may have visited also for 59th ISI convention. In addition to that, I also request you to motivate your other colleagues, those who were not able to participate in this convention, to participate at Bhopal in large number. Formal invitation will be sent in due course of time. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Bhopal. Friends, as we are doing for the last 3 years, we are giving the responsibility 2 years in advance. So the 59th ISI annual convention we held at Bhopal. For 60th ISI annual convention, there are two applications. One is from the newest institute at Srinagar, the Soka Srinagar, and the second application is from one of the oldest institute, IIT Kharagpur. So yesterday, it was inconclusive in the ISI Council to decide on the venue for 60th ISI annual convention. So it is up to the GB, it is up to the GB to decide this venue for 60th ISI annual convention. Bhopal, Kharagpur or Srinagar. So if it is not a voice vote, so let us go for how many of you are ready to travel to Srinagar?
You can give some chance to continue the both the team.
Yes, sir.
और एक पुलिस सब बना
नहीं ये this is Srinagar. So this is for Srinagar.
श्रीनगर
And how many are for IIT Kharagpur?
खड़गपुर के लिए कितने लोग हैं वेरी लेस वेरी लेस वेरी लेस
So GB has decided it is for Srinagar.
बाय मेजोरिटी
So by majority. Thank you. एक नहीं है. Another proposal was by Dr. Kulkarni for opening a technical technical department, that is irrigation and drainage engineering. Yesterday in the council meeting, there was deliberation and it was decided that there may be a working group before ISI take any decision. So, Dr. Kulkarni, if you want to put your views in 3 minutes, because you know we are running very short of time. In 3 minutes, you can just put your views.
Good evening to all the respected members. Thank you very much for this opportunity for speaking few words. From last more than 45 years, I am working in irrigation and drainage sector. That too out of ICR, fraternity. I am mostly with the water resources department. I have worked for about 20 years with water resource departments of state of Maharashtra and 16 years with the International Commission on Irrigation and Drainage and 5 years more again with the Water Regulatory Authority of Maharashtra, Government of Maharashtra. What I observed during my, especially when I was working in an international forum, where ICID has a membership of 60 countries. There, the agriculture engineers in the irrigation drainage are at the forefront. Maybe in USA, maybe in Europe, maybe in Australia, maybe in Spain, France, anywhere. So they are at the forefront, and they are the really decision makers, policy makers. And when I see here in India, I felt that why not ISAE explore this opportunity to bring forward the irrigation engineers, which are agriculture irrigation engineers. Presently in India, civil engineers themselves called as irrigation engineers. But their job is to construct infrastructure, dams, canals, and release the water. That's it. There is no irrigation management. You may be knowing that India is the third largest building country in the world. It has more than 6,000 large dams. Now, the era of construction of large dams is coming to an end. It's finishing all over the world, so also in India. So next phase, next era, as we are entering the second phase of the 21st century, second quarter of the 21st century, that quarter of the 21st century will be the quarter of irrigation management. And let me tell you, there is a big void. There is a big void, because I have seen very closely in Central Water Commission, in all irrigation departments of the government of various governments, we need experts in irrigation management. And I am confident irrigation engineers have all those attributes, all those qualifications, all those skills which they can lead this country. And irrigation is a big hub. In India has the largest irrigated area in the world. Today, 78 million hectares is the irrigated area. And matter of worry is, India is also consuming largest water. About 85% of water is consumed for irrigation. But next few years, we want more and more water for domestic purposes, for commercial uses, for industrial uses. So how to reduce the water without reducing the productivity, without reducing the irrigated area, that is a big challenge. So I feel that ISA is a very good platform which can really come forward. It will increase the prestige, and we can lobby it. We can go to Central Water Commission, we can go to Ministry of Jal Shakti and say, sir, we have a lot of irrigation engineers, and here are our irrigation engineers who can really take it, because irrigation management is very in bad shape in India. Let me tell you very frankly, nobody knows what to do. So my humble request will be to please include, because today we have water, land and water engineering, which is very